Good evening everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are going to be looking at Gamestop stock. We're looking at everything that we could be facing going into this upcoming week. I'm going to be giving you all of my personal thoughts and opinions on everything that we've seen over last week, and of course how this could transpire into the week ahead. Now, of course, the last week for GameStop stock was one of mixed, essentially, reactions. We did see an initial downtrend, however, Friday finished up by 0.5%. And this is significant as GameStop does near supports that we have seen in the past. Now, of course, you're seeing these lower levels coming around 22.89. I'd like you to keep those in your mind as we go through this video. But I must say, if you do enjoy the episodes, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out a lot. At the same time, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so you should be doing your own research and coming to your own conclusions. Now, as I say, those numbers right around the 2280, 2289, 2285 mark, this range is significant historically. You can clearly see when I draw the line across here, all the way through the month of really August, you can see all the way through August coming into the very late part of September. This is a range that we have seen hold up. The very lowest points that we've seen around here, 2220 roughly, maybe 2215. This of course coincides nicely with a number of things playing out. It coincides nicely with the RSI beginning to rise from oversold. It coincides nicely with the momentum trend beginning to ultimately slow and hopefully coming to a bottom very soon. It coincides nicely with what could be an interesting uptrend into the next week. Now realistically, this would be an absolutely ideal level to begin to find some consolidation on the stock. And that is my main objective going into this week. I do want to see some green, but I really want to see this one begin to form consolidation in this channel. I think that is going to give us the power, potentially, to see this one see bigger breakouts in the weeks ahead. Now, key levels, if we do begin to move upwards this week, well, a few stand out to me. I'm looking at numbers such as 2350. You can see this here. Same goes for 2360. You could then be seeing resistance around 2370. We have seen a spike to this point before. But if you do clear that, I think your numbers look a lot better like 2415. Same thing here. Now, I really don't want to make this a very overambitious video. I don't want to look at levels into the very distant future. But I do want to highlight what is playing out here with GameStop stock. And of course, whilst none of us can read the future, there are a few things to pay attention to here. Number one, the downtrend does, at the moment, appear to be slowing. Number two, we're coming up to a level where we have consolidated for basically around, or maybe even just over a month, right? You've seen strength at this level before. Number three, again, this coincides with the RSI beginning to return closer to neutral. So I think this is a very important range to watch, and I really don't want to see the stock drop any or much lower than where we are. Like I say, you do have that potential right around the 2210, 2220 level to watch out for, but really that's where I want to call the bottom on this one. That's just my personal thoughts on it. I'd love to hear yours in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I do hope I will see you again in a future episode. Goodbye for now.